Hello everybody and welcome to VOA's Daily Download. We start today with Chinese dissident Hu Jia. Seen here under house arrest, he's actually been in jail since last December. His government calls him a criminal. The European Parliament calls him the winner of the prestigious Sakharov Prize. Mr. Hu won the Human Rights Award Thursday for his advocacy for civil rights, environmental protection, and the fight against AIDS. Foreign Ministry spokesperson Qin Gang says the EU is interfering with China's internal affairs. We all know, he says, that the kind of person Hu Jia is. He's a criminal, convicted on the charge of inciting subversion of government. To issue an award to such a criminal is interference in China's judicial sovereignty and totally against the initial purpose of this prize. Beijing had warned the EU that giving Hu Jia that Human Rights Award would damage China's relations with Europe. So things could get a little frosty, a little awkward in Beijing this weekend, where European leaders will meet with top Chinese officials at the Asia-Europe Summit. Now over to the Korean Peninsula, where South Korean officials say a cargo train service linking the two Koreas is running empty most of the time. Those officials say that the train service, launched about 10 months ago, has run empty about 150 out of 163 times. The 5-day-a-week service started in December of last year. It links South Korea to North Korea's Kaesong Industrial Park, which is run by the South. Regular train service between the South and the North was cut during the Korean War in the early 1950s. The cargo train service, established more than 50 years later, was to symbolize economic cooperation between the two Koreas. Researchers in Britain may have uncovered a ray of hope for people with early-stage multiple sclerosis, or MS, a chronic unpredictable disease of the central nervous system. The drug is called alemtuzumab, already in use as a treatment for leukemia, and researchers in the UK say it's helped MS patients in clinical studies.
It's quite scary to me to think that if I hadn't have had this drug and the help from the doctors at Adam Brooks, I think that my disability would have been awful now.
To have a drug that for the first time reduces relapses, reduces the risk of disability progression, and possibly reverses some of the disability will be the single most important breakthrough in treatment of early relapsing remitting MS that we've seen to date.
The study on the MS drug was led by scientists from the University of Cambridge in the UK. And that's not all that's new from Britain, where there's a team of engineers that built a car that holds the land speed record, breaking the sound barrier in 1997, and now they think they can do better. Animation here of the car to be built, known as the Bloodhound, powered by a rocket bolted to a Typhoon Eurofighter jet engine. This beast will try and reach speeds of over 1,600 kilometers an hour. And you know, as Superman knew, and as we're going to find out, they're going to try to make this thing go faster than a speeding bullet, faster than a Magnum 357 speeding bullet. Take a look at this. Wow, the Bloodhound teams have been working on this car for the past 18 months and will attempt to beat that 357 Magnum bullet sometime in 2011. And you know, you have to wonder if the driver's will to go really fast exceeds his will to live. That's it for today. See you tomorrow.